guys, it's Siobhan with Kitty and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing monthly horoscope readings, and this is for Taurus in the month of December. So that can apply to Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, or if you have Taurus heavily in your chart, or if you just felt called to click on this video, then there's probably some messages here for you. But keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything's going to apply to everybody's situation. Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, I always recommend checking out your other sign videos as well. So if you're a Taurus sun, check out your moon and rising sign, just to see if they're resonating more than the sun sign this month. So let's just jump right into it. I've pre-shuffled everything. We're using the Fairy Tarot for the cards this month. So your current self energy is coming up as the Four of Autumn. We'll go through all of these cards individually. So the theme of the month, Taurus, is, whew, that really jumped the wheel. Okay, big changes. So the key goal then is we've got, hold on, I don't feel those ones. So that one. The Emperor. The obstacle, oh God, that was fast. The King of Summer. The major accomplishment, again, really fast. 10 of Summer. It's good, looking good. What to avoid. 5 of Winter, yeah, okay. What to embrace. 4 of Summer. Where to find support. Oh, that is just entirely too many. Thanks, but no thanks. Can I get one, please, and not mess up the whole layout here? Where to find support. There we go. 5 of Summer. Interesting. Lots of water here. And the advice and encouragement. Okay. There we have it. So, Taurus. It's looking like December may be an emotional month for you guys with some physical changes, especially as it relates to how you feel emotionally about your physical realm. But let's get into things here. So, current self energy for you guys is coming up as the 4 of Autumn. So this is managing your resources wisely, achieving a balance in how you spend and save money, as well as helping out those who are less fortunate. I always see the 4 of Pentacles, because this is what the 4 of Autumn relates to, is about how we think about money. It's not so much it is about how we work with money, but it's also about how we perceive it. So if we feel like there's never enough, then the 4 of Pentacles can have us really hanging on to it in a negative sense and creating financial blockages within ourselves. On the other hand, if we feel like there is always enough, there's always abundance, we can always create more of whatever we need, then the 4 of Autumn is a really good card about investing and saving in a healthy way, and then being able to help others with that money. So it's also interesting that we have 2 4s kind of sandwiching the Wheel of Fortune. So, you've got stability when it comes to your finances, which is what it's looking like. So that's fantastic. The theme of the month being the Wheel of Fortune, I see this as quite literally you're spinning yarn into gold. So you have this Midas touch. You've got the ability to create wealth wherever you set your intention or your focus. So it says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, and a new car or travel. So we are in Sagittarius season for the month of December, so we may feel more inclined to travel, to explore, to expand, learn new things, especially as it relates to being philanthropic or philosophical. And when we are experiencing, we just had the what was it, a conjunction between Jupiter and Venus. So there's lots of luck in the air as we move forward through December. Where there's an opportunity for lots of change and growth, and that can really bring, advancement in the realms of finances. So it's looking good for you guys. Expect to be lucky, and you will get lucky. So, next up, we have the Emperor as the key goal for December. So, the Emperor says use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So, I see the Emperor in, his lightest, his most benefic sense. He's very dominant but compassionate. He's very understanding, and yet he's very organized and methodical. He knows how to compartmentalize, but at the same time, he is very fluid. So he's this balance. He embodies this leadership quality where balance is really necessary, because there's a lot of responsibility that comes from standing in that Emperor energy. This is the divine masculine aspect. This is the aspect that we all have within us of the masculine, which is action oriented, very ability to be able to get things done, to stand in your power, to lead rather than to be directed or led. So this is very a time for you guys to really stand in your power, to make some changes, and to manifest wealth or any other thing that you're looking for, potentially even relationships. I will get into that in a second. So the obstacle to overcome, you have the King of Summer. So, honorable, devoted, mature, and warm hearted, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So, the King of Summer coming up in the obstacle position, this could indicate that you have a water sign male that you're potentially in a relationship or considering a relationship with, who it can seem like an obstacle. Maybe you want to be with this person, but there's things in the way. Or it could indicate that this is somebody who will be coming into your life, and you may feel as though there are barriers towards this relationship. On the other hand, this could be an aspect of yourself that you're having difficulty really tapping into. This is the intuitive, the emotional self. This is very much connected with the water sign. So, this is, that aspect of yourself that's very fluid, very creative, very intuitive, even psychic. So this could be feeling, you might feel like this is an obstacle to overcome. I'm too sensitive, this kind of thing. But on the light side, when you use that to your advantage and you allow the balance to come between the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, then you can really start to move forward and manifest the things that you're looking for, whether it be wealth or relationships or what have you. So this can, it says a romantic partner you can trust. So if this is feeling like an obstacle, it might be like you feel as though finding a romantic partner that you can trust is difficult or challenging, or it hasn't been working out the way that you really hoped that it would. So this really just sees it is an obstacle to overcome, but I see this as there's a lot of potential there if you're able to overcome that obstacle, if you're able to realize that you have the Midas touch and that you can manifest this love, because the next card we have is the 10 of Summer, which is the 10 of Cups. So the major accomplishment is complete emotional fulfillment and a happy family and all of those things that you're looking for. So an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, or people you can trust. So it's funny that we have the obstacle being a romantic partner you can trust, and then the major accomplishment being, engaging in relationships that are extremely fulfilling with people you can trust. So this is it's a mental issue, and the mental issue stems in, it's the 5 of Winter. So this is what to avoid. It's walking away from dishonest associations. So if there's somebody that you can't trust, that means that it's time to cut them out of your life. If there's people that are in your reality that you can't trust, you also have to look at that part of yourself that believes that either there's an untrustworthy factor within you, or that you have a belief around people being untrustworthy, possibly from something that happened in the past. So I really see this as you manifesting what you believe or what you're vibrating at. So if you believe people are untrustworthy, then you're going to continue to manifest relationships or people in your life that are untrustworthy. And on the other hand, if you reconcile, that that's not necessarily true, that may have been your experience in the past, but objectively speaking, it doesn't apply to all people, then you can begin to shift your beliefs and therefore your vibration and therefore your manifestation, and start to see the relationships come in that are trustworthy, they are fulfilling and very, very supportive, especially very stable, as we've got 2 4s here, stable relationships, stable finances. That's what you guys can manifest when you shift your beliefs. So realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, or something that's not worth the effort, is another possibility from the 5 of Winter. But I really see this, because it's the 5 of Swords, I really see this as being able to reconcile those two things within yourself. It's not about being right. Sometimes we have a tendency, um, as humans, with our ego, to latch on to our previous beliefs and then look for justification from the external world about that. And then when we get it, even when it's something that we don't want or that we don't like, we're like, yeah, see, I knew it, I was right. But you're only reinforcing that belief when that happens. And so it's about detaching from those negative beliefs that are limiting you or creating lack in your life when it comes to love and finances. So I see that you guys are actually doing really well in finances. And so this is giving you the opportunity to start working on your love life. Um, to start manifesting those trustworthy relationships, and not just in love and relationships, but also in your work environment. Potentially, you may have had individuals in the past who you worked with who were not trustworthy, and therefore, it kind of stems into both areas, because that's how these things work. Everything's connected. Energy is infinite, and it permeates all things. So if you're vibrating at a certain frequency, that is going to show up at every single level of your life in every different area. So this really needs to be about realizing where your beliefs are actually creating problems for you in the physical. So what you're manifesting, what you believe is what you will get. If you believe that people are bad, you will see bad people. And you'll be like, I knew it, see, I told you. And then you're reaffirming and creating a perpetuated cycle. So I won't go on about that for any longer, because I feel like that's enough. We don't want to, I don't want to harp on about this whole negative way of thinking. It's something to think about. So what to embrace, you have the 4 of Summer. So this says being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, or feeling disconnected with life. So again, this is an emotional disconnection. There's an emotional block there where you're not seeing something, and it could be potentially about yourself. Again, this stems back to beliefs. If you are ignoring something within yourself and then continuing to be frustrated by your results, then that's the first place to look. And being able to admit that you were potentially wrong is not a bad thing, even if it's something that will eventually benefit you. Sometimes we have difficulty doing that. So being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Your guides are down here like, please, please see this. Like, why are you not looking? We're right here trying to get your attention, trying to lead you into things that will bring love and fulfillment and abundance and trusting relationships and, a boom in your finances, all of these things. But for some reason, she's just dwelling on what she doesn't have, or dwelling on the lack. And again, you're just in reinforcing the cycle. It's not ever going to bring you what you want, staying in that state. So there's some self addressing work that needs to be done here. And where to find support, you have the 5 of Summer. So this says, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others and focus on or focusing on what frightens or worries you. So this is basically what has this whole reading's been about. It's about what you focus on is what you get. So if you believe something and you're focusing a lot of energy and attention to that belief, even if it's a negative one and you don't necessarily want that, then that's what you're going to get. So, what to embrace is taking the opportunities when they arise, being aware of these things instead of dwelling on what you don't have, really focusing on what you do have, what you're grateful for, and how you can create more stable, healthy things like that. And then with the supporting card being the Five of Summer, these are two sort of negative aspects of the cups element, the water element, and yet they're both coming up in supportive or positive positions in the reading. So I see this as being supportive of you, where you're able to start to trust the natural unfoldment of the natural unfoldment. I don't even think that that's a word, but the way that things are unfolding for you, even if it feels uncomfortable or you have to address some of these things within yourself. I also see this as you kind of moving away from negative situations that created the belief in distrust in the first place. So this Five of Winter energy, or whoever you were having disagreements with, or people that were untrustworthy, whether you're doing this at a physical level or you're doing this through healing your mind and your heart, it's going to make a difference. And those two really go hand in hand. When you start to heal your mind and your heart, naturally those people fall out of your life. As you shift your vibration, they're no longer in alignment, they will fall back. Or on the other hand, if you want to go the other route, you can sever those connections or move away from people who or situations that really had you questioning whether you could trust people or feel safe or feel happy or abundant. And then you will start to be able to shift your vibration by extricating yourself from the situation. So it works both ways, and you can do it whichever way you feel called to do. But this is really about not stressing, not focusing, not dwelling on those negative aspects, because you're only just going to get more of it. The advice and encouragement, here we have the Six of Autumn, which is the Six of Pentacles. So the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. So you guys I feel like you've seen the process of manifestation and the law of attraction start to work for you in the material realm. And now you're being able to kind of, get some level of stability when it comes to finances. Now it's about applying that same principle to the emotional and the realm of relationships and love. So you can do the exact same thing that you did in the realm of money and manifest all this abundance and stability and, having the Midas touch. You can do that same thing with love and relationships. You just have to apply that principle where in that area, in that realm. Stop focusing on the negative, change your beliefs, and take action being in that positive direction, trusting people and affirming your beliefs that you can trust yourself as well. Because if you don't trust yourself, then you're going to attract relationships you don't trust as well. Or if there was a significant event or individual in your life who began that karmic cycle of mistrust, then perhaps forgiving them and healing that within yourself, understanding that it was part of a reinforcing cycle, and that you don't have to forgive them face to face, or you don't have to it doesn't mean that what they did was right. It's just being able to release it, let go of it. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. So being able to heal from that will allow you to create and manifest the relationships and the love that you're seeking, or to boost any kind of relationship that you have now, to really create healthy, stable, trusting, long-lasting relationships of all kinds. So let's grab an angel oracle deck to close it, or an angel oracle card to close out the reading for December, Taurus. Outdoors, okay. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So, I mean, you guys are earth signs, and it very much benefits you to go out and connect with earth at a physical level. So, getting outside, getting into nature, depending on the climate that you're experiencing right now, even a short walk outside can really, really help to ground you, or to just focus your energy on grounding as well. Because you are earth signs, you do need to do that. I mean, it comes naturally to you. It's something that you're good at, but it does require maintenance as well. This can also indicate that if you're looking for a relationship but you're not seeing it manifest, maybe you have to get out more, get out into doing events or experiencing new things. What did it say here? Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor, where you can meet new people or expand your marketing or your work environment to boost your finances. Really getting out of the house can help you to further those endeavors in a positive direction. All right, guys. Well, that was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it and that you found value in these messages. If you would like a personal reading to go a little bit deeper into some of these areas or particular themes that you're experiencing, or if you would like to go the next level up into Reiki healing, I offer those services. In the description box below, you will find a full list of my services and offerings, as well as the current pricing, how to contact me via email at siomcg41@outlook.com, as well as the payment processes down below. So if you would like to book a reading with me, please email me and put in the description box what kind of reading or session you're looking for, and I would be very happy to oblige. So thank you so much for watching, for supporting the channel. I really hope that you guys experience all of the love and trust and abundance that you have available to you in the month of December and moving forward. We will see you next month in 2020. I love you guys. Bye.